Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video I am talking about the structure and function of eukaryotic cell. So let's start. Now the cell organelle is plastids. The term plastid has been derived from Greek word plastikis, that is formed and moduled. These are double membrane bound structures mainly used for trapping radiations and storage purposes. Plastids are small bodies found freely in most plant cells. These are absent in fungi, certain bacteria, algae, and multicellular animals. The plastids can be categorized into the three parts. Number one is chloroplast. These are green colored plastids containing chlorophyll as pigment. These change into chromoplasts during fruit ripening. And second one is chromoplasts. These plastids are variously colored, that is like yellow, orange, reddish, etc. These chromoplasts can be categorized into uh, two topics, this picoplastics and rhodoplasts. And the third one is leucoplasts. These are colorless plastids used for storage purposes. These can be further categorized into elioplastics, amyloplasts, aleuroplasts. All these plastids have more or less similar structure. It is due to the fact that different types of plastids are formed from one another by means of binary fission. The function of plastids. Many chloroplasts are prime sites for photosynthesis, that is, formation of organic compounds from inorganic raw materials. Second one, these are involved in the uptake of carbon dioxide and release of oxygen, thus maintaining the gases balance in the atmosphere. And the third one is they contain chlorophyll that provides the characteristic green color to the leaves. And also they provide color to fruits and flower. They helps in storage of proteins, starch and oil. They trap solar energy to manufacture food through the process of photosynthesis. And now I am talking about the ribosomes. The ribosomes are small globular organelles found in both eukaryotic and prokaryotic cells. Ribosomes are dense granules of 150 to 200 angstrom diameter. These were discovered by Palladay in animal cells in the year of 1955. Ribosomes are positively charged RNA protein complexes. They do not possess any membrane. Magnesium plus ions are essential for their stability. These are found in all cells that synthesize proteins. Ribosomes can be found either in free state in cytoplasm or attached to a membrane. Generally, these are found attached to endoplasmic reticulum or nuclear membrane through specialized proteins called riboforins. These are also found in mitochondria and chloroplast. The structure. Ribosomes are composed of two subunits, that is a large dome-shaped subunit and a small cup-shaped subunit. The assemblage of these two units depends on a specific concentration of magnesium ion. Any variation in its concentration causes their disassembly. The size of ribosomes is spoken in the term of the Weber unit. It is shaped speed with which they sediment during ultracentrifugation of a cell. The summary of characterized of various ribosomal types. Ribosome may occur singly as monosomes or in groups complexed with mRNA. As polysomes in eukaryotes, bacterial cells contain an average of about 10,000 ribosomes, while eukaryotic cells contain 1 million to 10 million ribosomes. In the function of ribosomes, the ribosomes are the protein factories of the cell. The membrane bound ribosomes are involved in the synthesis of secretory proteins, integral membrane proteins, and lysosomal proteins. Lysosomal protein also. The free ribosomes synthesize soluble cytoplasmic proteins, peripheral membrane proteins, mitochondrial proteins, chloroplast proteins, perioxymal and nuclear proteins, etc. And now the organ is endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum, or ER, it is an irregular network of double membrane bound tubules. These extend from the nucleus on one end to the plasma membrane on the other and crossing the cytoplasm. ER, or endoplasmic reticulum, are considered as one of the most important components of cytoskeleton. These were reported by Porter, Claude, and Fulham in the year of 1945, and the term endoplasmic reticulum was first used by Porter and Kellerman in the year of 1952. ER, or endoplasmic reticulum, is found to be absent in mature erythrocytes and prokaryotes. In the structure, the endoplasmic reticulum membrane is thinner, likely about 50 angstrom, than that of plasma membrane, about 80 to 100 angstrom thick. It consists of 30 to 50% lipids and 70% phospholipid. They may assume the shape of cisternae, that is, broad, flat, membrane-bound spaces arranged parallel to each other to form lamellae. These may be usually associated with ribosomes. And number two, tubules, that is, tube-like structures with 50 to 100 angstrom diameter. They do not have ribosomes at their surface. And the third one is vesicles, are usually round or ovoid, isolated sacs or beds. They are also free of ribosomes. The types of endoplasmic reticulum. There is mainly two types. Number one is smooth endoplasmic reticulum, that is SER. It is free of ribosomes and thus have smooth surface. SCR is mainly found in cells that synthesize lipids. It is mainly involved in the synthesis of lipids and steroids. And number two is rough endoplasmic reticulum, or RER. This morphological form of endoplasmic reticulum possesses attached ribosomes. It is mainly found in the cells that synthesize proteins actively. The function. Now the functions of endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum of a cell is involved in so many functions. Number one is it provides additional mechanical support to the cell by dividing the fluid content of the cell into compartments. That is why it is considered as one of the elements of cytoskeleton. Number two, proteins synthesized by ribosomes enter the RER cisternae through channels protein present in the membrane. In RER, processing of these proteins takes place. Number three, endoplasmic reticulum is found to be greatly involved in glycogen and glucose metabolism. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum plays a role in glycogenesis. Number four, the major site of cholesterol synthesis is smooth endoplasmic reticulum, which also seems to be associated with storage of cholesterol. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum also plays a role in detoxification of drugs in liver. Number 6, in testes, ovary, and adrenal cortex, smooth endoplasmic reticulum plays a role in the synthesis of steroid hormones. Number 7, endoplasmic reticulum acts as a member of intracellular transport system for various substances which may pass across the endoplasmic reticulum membranes by diffusion as well as by active transport. Number 8, a modified form of smooth endoplasmic reticulum is sarcoplasmic reticulum of striated new muscles. These are storehouse of calcium ions which are necessary for muscle contractions. And now the organ is Golgi apparatus or Golgi complex. It is also a membranous organelle which consists of flattened sac-like structures. These were first reported by Camillo Golgi in the year of 1897, who also got a Nobel Prize for this work in 1906. Plant and fungal cells have a single stalk of Golgi apparatus. It is also called as dictyosomes. The Golgi complex is absent in sieve tubes of plants, RBCs, sperm cells of bryophytes, etc. In the structure, The electron microscopic studies reveals the presence of three membranous components in Golgi complex. Number one is cisternae, which form the central flattened part of complex. It consists of double membranous flattened sac-like structures. These structures are stacked on one another. Each cisternae has a convex face and a concave transface. Number two is tubules. Tubules arise from the periphery of the cisternae. These are small flat structures. Number three is vesicles. Vesicles are large round structures. These are found on the edge of seas and transfaces. Golgi apparatus is rich in proteins and phospholipids. It is constantly being formed, changed, broken down, and reformed. It may be formed from plasma lamella, nuclear envelope, annulate lamellae, and endoplasmic reticulum. The functions the functions of Golgi apparatus is as follows. Likely, number one is Golgi complex is a secretory organ. It is involved in storage, packaging, and secretion of different materials. The second one is proteins in the form of zymogen granules originate from Golgi complex and fuse with plasma lamella. This contributes to the renewal of constituents of membranes as well. Number three is it also supplies glycosylated molecules to plasma membrane. Number four, some polysaccharides are formed in Golgi complex. These are then deposited on the new cell wall of growing cells. Acrosome is a vesicular structure which is found in front of the nucleus in the sperm. It is formed from Golgi complex. Number 6. Proteins and lipids are formed in RER and ACR, that is rough and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. These combine with carbohydrates to form glycoproteins and glycolipids. These combining reactions takes place in Golgi complex. And next, the number 7 primary lysosomes are formed by Golgi complex. Number 8, precursors of neurosecretory products are found between the lamella of Golgi complex. Thanks for watching the video.